Welcome everybody. It's the Max in the Morning Show. We got
Live with Rich, David G, Duke,
and it's your boy Siobhan, man.
And we giving juice and gems. All right, let's get right into it. They got a little leeway right now with this update from GameStop because those are meme stocks, and I believe a lot of the people behind both, they're the same. So I've noticed that game drops, AMC drops. Game goes up, AMC goes up. And AMC CEO, by the way, Shiva, I want to put you onto that. Yo, they are going to accept Shiba directly. I don't know what that's about. It just seems childish and it's like weird. But again, we know that they have to give that coin use case. It's just too many people in there. And I just think of whoever started the coin, probably wealthy people, and they're stuck in there. So being that Shiba is now at 0.00029, you have to give it some leeway if you can't move it, right? Same thing with Doge. Elon clearly can't move it, so they give it some fake use case, and they use AMC. I mean, in the movie theaters, it's funny because movie theaters are dying, and so is Shiba Inu. It's dying out. When Louis Vuitton and Gucci accept Shiba Inu, I'll take it serious, and I doubt they will. What's up, C? You seen that? The CEO came out with smoke. The CEO came out with smoke. This is a joke.
Yo, man. Hold on.
Yeah, man. And I'm still not gonna go buy no Shiba to buy no Gucci, but I'm just saying, I'm definitely it's childish. Movies is it's nothing special about AMC taking this Shiba Inu coin, but that's their business. That's their little fun they having over there, and they could keep it over there. That coin, that's not going to incentivize me to go buy no Shiba Inu. This is it, and this NFT game marketplace GameStop is doing to save itself. It's almost embarrassing, because everybody has a marketplace. So you as a billion-dollar company, if that's the best you could come up with, I don't know what's going on with gaming. They might want to start entering the metaverse, and you heard it here first. They may do that because it's GameStop. NFTs is like saturated. I mean, everybody. I have a marketplace being developed. We have a marketplace being developed. Penny Chats, NFTs. I already have the domains. I already have my own NFT. People are waking up. So that's weirdos following those companies. Period. What's up, C?
Let's say with the in regards to AMC, yeah, that CEO. I watched that documentary. I think I texted to you when it first came out about the apes when they went mainstream or whatever. I watched a little hour doc they did, or a little special CNBC did. Gave a lot of respect to the apes. But anyway, the CEO, he was pretty adamant about because they were tanking, so of course he's gonna pay close attention to what the shareholders want, or pay closer attention to the email inbox or whatever. And he said he's gonna give the shareholders what they want because that's who he works for. And the apes went over there. They basically the predominant holders of AMC right now, and they want these cryptos. So I mean, in regards to them taking it directly, that is news to me. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be the third party vendor. That's what I read at first, third party vendor, and shipped it over to AMC. But I guess they said, "Nah, we'll just go ahead and take that from y'all, and we'll hold it down until it
You're
gets to
right.
$1."
Though you're right. It did start at third party. So they have to do anything, and then I mean, that following they have, that's what they're probably requesting. I know we need to stay out of that. That's not my community, and I'm not. That's crazy to me. It's so weird to buy a meme coin to go to the movies. It just goes to show the dying industry. That's not a good look for business to me, but it is what it is. If kids are buying it, right? I think, can kids trade crypto, Rich and D, like 12-year-olds, Dave and Rich?
Yeah, you can decentralize. They don't, the ones that
don't have like KYC, you know what I mean, if they're not really asking for it. But I mean, if you're going to cash something out, obviously you got to have some type of account or banking if you turn it back to fiat. So it's like a yes and no type deal. I mean, they can trade them back and forth if they're going to keep it as crypto because there's no age cap, or anything stating that you have to be however old, to use it. But I mean that the whole thing, I mean, they're gonna, it's not about business no more. It's about money, bottom line, and they know that they at the end of their ropes. Like you said, AMC, it's a dying company. I was there before, the pandemic. I used to do armed security there, and you could just see like it wasn't gonna last long and stuff like that. I'm just looking around, like it's just kind of weird at the whole COVID deal, and just seeing everybody crammed in the movie theaters and how lax we were with that type of stuff. And I was like, yo, this shit don't seem like
It's
it's gonna,
sad. It's
you know what
really
I mean?
sad because I used to love going to the movies, and the movies was different anyway pre-pandemic. I mean, I've been stopped going to the movies like that, unless it was like a big family occasion or something. But you have these humongous TV sizes now, 80 inches. You have LCD, these projectors. There's so many alternatives. Amazon Prime. And those were just the good times that you just look back on. And that's what I feel. It's like the VCR. You just enjoy it. It was a time that we lived and got to experience. It's over. And that's that. And it's unfortunate. And then maybe fortunate. Life changes. The world goes on and evolves. However, there are other movie theaters. Let's not forget. I mean, there's Regals, and so many other ones, especially here in New York City, like independent, that are just classic, that I love going to.
Now, I
When
think
I Go ahead.
in regards to I think it's three major brands: is, AMC, Cinemark, and Regal. I think Regal's gonna be the first one that bites the bullet out of all of them. They are not doing anything,
Yeah,
especially down here. They're not even trying to renovate their theaters, so they about
Regal
to be
is
out of
big on
Yeah,
Times Square. Yeah, go ahead.
Rico's days is none, but I used to pick up for them too when I worked for Brinks. I used to come and pick up like $15-$20. I used to be like, yo, why are we even picking up money for yo? Like, that was way before the pandemic. That was like 2017. I think it's gonna if it's gonna I think it's gonna be like the Blockbuster. You know what I mean? Like not to that extreme, but there's only like one Blockbuster store, ever. I think it's just gonna be like a handful, and then they're just gonna really privatize it. But that industry's been dying like for a minute. You know what I mean? Watching the whole AMC debacle, I was reading when the CEO got hit with like $25 million bonus, and I'm showing the people there because I follow the finance world, and I'm like, yo, like this is what y'all CEO is getting as a bonus, You feel me? And but yeah, it's all about money and greed, and they def gonna bust up that Shiba. So remember I had told you, Max, I think it was like what, a couple of weeks ago about that, man. We were talking about it. And yeah, they gonna accept that as a currency. I just seen on one of my joints this morning. There's 9 companies that are in it right now in Shiba, and they're actually about the token burn. So they're gonna burn up some of them zeros. It's gonna,
Yeah, but
if not a
nobody,
dollar, a penny. If not a dollar, a
nobody
penny.
cares. Really, I maybe because I see right through all of this. So if and unfortunately the world doesn't. That's just how the world is. There's always going to be sheep and consumers, over consumers, because that is overconsumption, right? If you already have money in your pocket to go spend more money on a coin to then go turn it back into a movie, wow, it's just weird. But it's something. And I mean, out of all the coins out there, 10,000 or more coins, you decide to take Shiba. Something's up with that. So read between the lines. Something is wrong with that. All right. Now, I'm not participating, so that's on those people. It's foolish, right? And same thing. Like I said, GameStop is. It's even crazier that GameStop news could even save AMC from going to that dollar, because it is going to go back down. And it definitely was headed to $15, and then randomly some news comes out, because again, AMC don't have any news that people care about, right? So they needed something to push this stock to keep it from going below $20. Their time is coming. You know, those apes, whoever's in charge of that movement, you know, wealthy people. I ain't even talking about these little boards. Somebody's doing something with that, and that ain't, like I said, that's not our business. I'm not giving them my money, but I will play the stock and the options. Excellent. Well, 154 pre-market GameStop closed at 131. So I already know they're about to make bank, and I'm happy for them. That's when I care about a GameStop or AMC. And that's sad. I mean, let's be real. Most people, they'll trade the stock before they go to the theater. That's crazy, right? They probably have more shareholders than more people that ever go to their theaters. Something to